The tension is mounting on Game of Thrones. And this week, we had some talking. And talking. And more talking. It's Throne Time! Greetings viewers, I'm Raymond Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne and true ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. And welcome to Throne Time episode 2. Anyway, what happened this week? Well, not a lot, in all honesty, because they're all just hanging about, waiting for the Night King and his whitewalkers to come and kill them all. So presumably there's going to be a big battle next week. But there weren't any of that this week. There wasn't even a murder. Not even one murder. Just talking. And perhaps the main talking point was that Jaime Lannister popped into Winterfell. He's the one who had his hand cut off. And he's got one of them, what do you call it?
He had a mechanical arm.
Yeah, I don't know if it's mechanical, but it's metal. Anyway, he's had an interesting character arc as Jaime Lannister, because in the first series you see him push a 10-year-old out of a window, causing him to be paralysed from the waist down, as well as engaging in a spot of incest with his sister, and generally being an all-round shit. But because of the way the characters are cleverly written, you now find yourself rooting for him, and he's become a goodie. Anyway, Jaime were responsible for one of the episode's brighter moments, when in Knights, Brienne of Tarth, making all the dreams come true because she always wanted to be a knight, but obviously being a woman, nobody had knighted her before because it's sexist in Westeros. And look how happy she is. Oh, it's lovely. What a lovely moment. She's delighted. She's having the best time. Oh. You're not going to get good odds on her surviving next week. In other news this week, we saw Gendry drop a bombshell.
I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard.
Incidentally, they love saying bastard in Game of Thrones, don't they? Say it with such relish.
Bastard. 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 Bastard.
Yeah, it's like when your kids have learnt a new rude word and they're trying to be clever and they're saying, oh, Mum, Dad, it's not swearing though, is it? It's not swearing if I say bastard. Bastard, bastard, bastard. I don't care if it ain't bloody swearing, stop bloody saying it. Yeah, anyway, where was I? Yeah, Gendry drops the bombshell, doesn't he? There is the bastard of Robert Baratheon, so he's a rightful heir to the throne. In fact, time for another prediction, I think. Yeah, I reckon he's going to end up on the old Iron Throne with Arya as his missus. In fact, I felt a little bit uncomfortable watching this week's episode because you saw Arya copping off with him. And we've seen Arya grow up over the course of the series from when she was just a young whippersnapper. So it felt a little bit like watching your daughter copping off with a bloke. It were horrible. But I suppose nice for her to have a bit of fun. Because she's had a miserable time on it the last few years. And she's been traumatised by several horrible incidents, which has ultimately seen her become a killer with many faces. Yeah, she has them masks, doesn't she? We ain't seen them for a bit, but she pops a mask on and disguises herself and goes around murdering people. Some folk have said it's a little bit like Mission Impossible when she pulls a mask off. But for me, it reminds me a bit more of Beagles About.
Watch out, Beagles About.
Yeah, because in Beagles About, he disguises himself and play pranks on unwitting members of the public. Do you remember? And they're experiencing some horrible bloody disaster. And then Officer Beagle walks in and he reveals himself. Yeah, it's me, it's Beagle. And instantly the member of the public is so delighted and relieved that it's all been a prank. Now, Arya is the antithesis of Beagle. Yeah, with Arya, it's the other way round, because some horrible sod will be having a lovely time on it, and then Arya whips her mask off and reveals herself, and suddenly they're having a bloody awful time. because they know they're going to get brutally murdered. And it's one of the reasons that Arya has become such a dark character. She's one of my favourite characters at the start, but she's become very dark. She could do with lightening up. For example, she could have her own jolly theme tune, you know, to lighten the mood. Watch out, Arya's a bat. Watch out, Arya's a bat. You better watch out, 'cause Arya's a bat. And she's going to brutally murder you. Right, letters. We've got one here from Michael. Michael Oxlong in Shrewsbury. Is it Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury? I never know how you say it. Either way, lovely part of the world, Shrewsbury. Anyway, Mike Oxlong says, last week you described Daenerys as being Mardy. But what does Mardy mean? Well, it means Mardy, doesn't it? You know, he's Mardy bum, Mardy bugger. Grumpy sod, face like a slapped arse. If you look it up on the old Wikipedia, it says it's frequently used in the East Midlands and some parts of Yorkshire. And obviously, as we all know, it's very commonly used around Dragonstone, which is obviously where I picked it up. But looking up on Wikipedia, it turns out I spelt it wrong last week. I spelt it Mardy like Mardi Gras, but it's spelt with a Y and not with an I. So apologies for that error last week. Anyway, get your correspondence in via Twitter and Facebook and all that. And I'll see you next week for episode 3. Okie doke!